So here, what is database? Data and database. So data is nothing but the numbers or the letters or characters, whatever you can generate and store it in register. So like this, what is the data? Data is kind of numbers, letters. We can store it in register or folders in soft copy. The data might be in elder days we store in letters, and nowadays we are storing in text files, Excel files and databases. So all together called as data. So this is what we can say about data. So data means wherever you can use wearing smartwatches and smartphones all together generates lot of huge amount of data nowadays, and ATM machines generate and laptops generates and e-commerce sites all together we are generating day by day huge amount of data. So this is what called as data. Data means names, dates, addresses, salaries, all together called as data. So photos, images, PDF files, so many lot of things are called as data. So globally we are generating day by day a huge amount of data nowadays. And then where we store the data are generating, but where we can store data in registers like notebooks in older days. So nowadays we are storing the data in soft copies in computer systems, like making soft copies in folders. So this is what the data storing patterns. Excel sheet to store the data, but a little amount of data we can store in Excel sheets, spreadsheets. If we go through large amount of data, we are unable to store the huge amount of data in Excel sheets, spreadsheets. So because of that, these Excel sheets are having very less capacity to store the data. So because of this, the invention of databases occurred. So we can store large amount of data in databases. So then what are the databases? A database is basically a place that we can store organized collection of data. So here we can store the data in systematic manner. We can store and we can access the data, we can manipulate data, and we can retrieve the data. So databases altogether is working with a systematic pattern with random access memory, processor and hard disk memory. So this is what called as database in systematic way. So here you can observe in this picture the tablets, laptop, mobile are connected. Whatever generating the data is storing into databases, and the manipulation and retrieve and process of database is shown in the picture. So like all computers in this picture are generating and used to store the data in centrally located data warehouse or database. So many people are going to manage the data, whatever generated data, and so many people are use those data across the globe. So this is what called as how data is generating and storing in databases worldwide. What are the database management systems then? So database management system is a program that is used to enable users to access the database and manipulate, retrieve the data to the users. So with interact with databases, we use DBMS, database management system, the programs.